So I have taken an example x plus 4 into 4x minus 3. Okay, so actually
Right.
let's just start from the multiplication of this one. Okay, for x plus 4 into x minus 4, you can see it's like a structured or it's like a pattern here. Okay, the first term is involving a positive sign between the x and 4, and the second one is involving a subtraction operator between x and 4, right? So it's a structured multiplication. So for these kind of multiplications, we have some formulas. Maybe you have heard about these, you have learned about these formulas. A plus b whole square is equals to a square plus b square plus 2ab. These are some of the formulas, right? Which we can use to simplify the expressions. It's a to the power 2. Okay, let me write. So a plus b into a plus b, let's say. Yeah, a plus b square. Okay, so it has the formula a square plus b square plus 2ab. Okay, in this way we have some other two formulas also, which are a minus b whole square, and like this. If there is a minus sign here, it would be a minus sign. Okay, so these are the two formulas. There is one more formula also. So these formulas can be used if we have some terms involving these kind of expressions. Okay, but if the two terms which are being multiplied by each other don't have this form, okay, like for example in the case of x plus 4 into 4x minus 3, we don't have this form now. So what we can do here, we can just do simple algebraic multiplication. So for this, we are now going to do simple multiplication. So how this multiplication is performed, let's talk about this. So x plus 4 into 4x minus 3. These are the two expressions, algebraic expressions, and these are being multiplied with each other. So how we have to simplify these, how we have to get the final result of the multiplication of these two. Okay, so what we actually do, we multiply this whole expression by the first term of this expression, and then this whole expression by the second term of this expression. You can say like this also, that you can first multiply this term. You have to take first term of the first expression, you have to multiply it by both of the terms. Okay, and then you have to take the second term and you have to multiply it by both of the terms of the other expression. Okay, and you have to just add up all these factors. Are you getting the point?
Yeah, I got it.
So x being multiplied by 4x and 3 separately means these black arrows, they are telling you that x is being multiplied by this second expression, that is 4x minus 3. Okay? Or ye green arrows, these are telling you that 4 is multiplying by the second factor, that is 4x minus 3. Okay, so let's simplify these now.